Boom, we are live. Hello everyone, my name is Franz. September 10, 2020. Beautiful day in Sussex County. Raining, but beautiful. I like rain. Bitcoin, last time I checked, $10,365. For those who follow my channel, you shouldn't be surprised. I told you that we should see, I was expecting a 5% gain. And from the dip, and I told you that it will be a dip. I told you that it will be a gain. I told you that it will be a 5% gain. I also told you that some altcoins I was expecting a 10% gain. Many of them, many of the two coins that I'm holding, they have a 10%. Some of them not. However, so I told you before that I was expecting ending this week high with higher returns and Bitcoin price high. And that happened until today. Yeah, until today. So not too long ago, I received a message from my subscription base that it turns out that this morning we saw stock market going down, 3 digits down, and I was expecting. I said, well, if that happened, then we may see Bitcoin start going down pretty soon. But this literally happened not too long ago, like a couple hours ago. I don't know. And Christine Lagarde, which is the president of the central bank, European Central Bank, she actually said that it's more easy money, eternity easy money coming in. And right after this announcement, the market start going up again. And so I'm expecting a little bit higher. So by the end of this week, we should expect highs in Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. What is going to happen next? Something that we have to keep an eye on it, because things are right now are so fake, so unreal, and it doesn't make any markets don't make any sense. But the Wall Street is addicted to the money, and banks are addicted to the money. And as I told you, elections are coming, so I'm not expecting anything going down anytime soon. It will be more like highs. Anyway, today I want to give you I want to talk about my experience with the Hedera Hashgraph. And I'm going to change the subject and talk about the Hedera Hashgraph. For those who are not familiar with my work of what I do and everything. So my background is in technology. My bachelor degree is in computer science, and I was working in a tech company for many years. However, then I moved to a different sector, which is real estate, building. And the reason is because you can actually make more money in real estate than working as a software engineer. So it was a little more attractive to me. Not only that, but you have the freedom that you don't have to be sitting in a cubicle or an office. You can actually have a free. You are free in a way. I mean, you know what I mean with free. It's like you can go, especially if you have your. If you have your company, it gives you the freedom to actually move and have a little more of yourself. Anyway. How I got into a Hedera Hashgraph. Hedera Hashgraph, I got into a Hedera Hashgraph for a little. I think it was at the very beginning of this year, or at the very last of last year, or at the very beginning of this year. The thing is, I was a little bit frustrated because I brought in 1,000,000 coins, and 1,000,000 coins I brought in, but it turns out that I was holding them in exchange, and so I didn't like that because I already was hacked once. Back then I was using Exodus wallet. I lost all my Ethereum back then. Um, but what I want to tell you is that this project, I see this project very feasible, and that is the excitement that I have, and that's what I invest in this. Now, I also have to tell you that I'm not attached to any emotionally. I'm not attached to any project. Although I do like Hedera Hashgraph, I think you should not even you shouldn't be emotionally attached to any project, because most of the people, especially investors, we are here to invest, and we are getting profit out of our investing at any time. In my case, I was a little bit frustrated because, but not so much, because I got in early, and I was asking for KYC because I don't like to keep my coins in exchange. And so, although Hedera Hashgraph, they have a portal where you can actually submit the KYC. I did it 3 times and I was rejected 2. The third time, it was actually the lucky one. But not only that, but it took so long. I think they have a problem with people. They did not have enough staff in order to take care of that. It was a lot. I'm pretty sure that it was a lot of demand for creating accounts. But at the same time, they were saying that you should make an account with a third party, which I don't like. I don't trust in anybody other than me in terms of when we're talking about allocating your money. So anyway, I do have Ledger Nano X, and I always want to have it there. It turns out that when I hold this, we have the news of Google and everything, and from 1 cent, I think it was 1.2 cents or something like that, it went to 6 cents. Like I said, I'm not attached to anything, and so I got some profits out because it was an opportunity. But then I brought in again, and because all this hype and everything, and then I started like looking for the Hedera Hashgraph KYC. I couldn't have it for some reason. I was rejected a couple of times, and so the third time was the lucky shot. At the end, before actually I had the third time, the answer for the 10th time, because this took like 3 months or so, I dumped my position because I was frustrated. And then all of a sudden, one day I woke up, I have an email, and that email says that my KYC was approved. So I was able to create an account in mainnet. So I was excited again, and it took me a little bit of time, and I started collecting since then. So why I'm telling you this is because I'm investing in this. Because I see this project feasible. I read the documentation that they have and everything, and I like that. Although this project, unlike any other project, is very hard to speculate, because because there is nothing to speculate. You go to Google and you try to do some research on news and everything. Sometimes you go to YouTube and try to look for Hedera Hashgraph. If someone want to say something about Hedera Hashgraph, or it has some information about it. And I, as an investor, from an investor point of view, I know that all these forums that they have, webinars and everything, they are boring, and because they are not get excited. They get excited with the money when the value of the coin goes up, and that is unfortunate, but that is a reality. So you are looking for other source of information, although they do have their channels and everything that they provide information. You cannot speculate. I went to some of the, I think they have a webinar not too long ago, and I make a question. I said, so what about a proxy stake? When you are planning to do? And they didn't want to give me anything, any time frame and anything. And so that makes you understand that they don't want to speculate about the coin, which is I mean, you have to respect that. Anyway, so you start looking for videos in YouTube about their Hashgraph and the partnerships and everything. Sometimes you and they don't announce it, but you start realizing that others have sometimes they can share information that is valuable. This is not my case. This is I think I was the last couple of days I've been doing a little bit of research about it, and there's nothing new really. I mean, don't get me wrong, there is something new, but the news that they have is not really something that is going to affect the price. Last night, or I think 2 days ago, yeah, was that 2 days ago? I watched a video where it says someone was talking about a Hedera Hashgraph that they have this plugin in the browser, and then they type the keyword Hedera Hashgraph and everything, and they said, and the Hedera Hashgraph, this is the documentation, and it's mentioned 16 times. But at the end, you are like, okay, but did you read it? What does that mean? And then they don't want to take the time. They don't want to take the time. That